The Chronicle of the Unseen Knight, as copied by Brother Aldrich 1331, with one ink blot and a suspicious mustard stain. 1. The Promise. In the border shire of Dunwold, every freeman knew the law. When the Baron's horn sounded, the first living creature to cross the lowered drawbridge at dawn would be knighted on the spot, and granted one lawful boon. It was an ancient custom, older than the castle's mortar, older than the louse in the Baron's beard, meant to prove that courage chooses its own shape. 2. The Scheme. Odo the miller, whose courage normally hid behind the flour barrel, conceived a plan as clever as it was cowardly. He starved his old plough ox Bramble for 2 days, then set a trail of fresh clover leading straight to the castle gate. At cock-crow, he whipped the beast across the bridge. Bramble lumbered over the planks just as the sun's rim touched the moat. Trumpets blew, the portcullis rattled, and by letter of the law, the Baron had to knight the first living creature, Sir Bramble, Ox of Dunwold. 3. The Boon. Custom demanded the newly knighted name a reward. The ox, being speechless, was allowed to act its wish. Bramble lumbered to the miller's hut, lowered his massive head, and butted Odo into the dung heap. The Baron laughed until his crown tilted. The knight's first deed is judgment, he declared. Let the beast's wish be granted. From this day the miller shall keep the ox in clover all his days, and the ox shall keep the miller in honest toil. 4. The Twist. Years passed. The Baron's war in France bled the shire white. Knights fell like chess pieces. One winter dawn the castle was besieged by a mercenary company, paid in advance with the Baron-owned defaulted debts. The drawbridge was up, the garrison hollow, the people panicked. Suddenly a bellow shook the frost. Old Bramble, hide-scarred, eyes milky, charged the enemy camp alone, driven, they say, by the memory of every whip Odo no longer dared raise. The mercenaries scattered before a ton of horn and memory. When the bridge lowered at last, the ox lay dying on the field, flanks heaving steam into the sunrise. The Baron knelt, armor clanking, and whispered, "Sir Bramble, name thy second boon." The ox lifted its head, looked past the Baron to the miller weeping in the gateway, then died with no sound but the wind. 5. The Moral. The Baron carved the epitaph himself on a flat river stone. Here lies Sir Bramble, who taught us that a title may fall upon the lowly, but honor is still chosen by the heart. Let none mock the voiceless, for when courage finally speaks, it speaks in deeds. And from that year the horn was sounded no more. The drawbridge stayed shut. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more stories. Thanks for watching.